Hey everyone, this is Fanta for Life from League Gamers. I'm bringing you a video for Irelia, one of my favorite champions now. A lot of people think Irelia is underpowered and that she can't do enough damage, but I started playing her and I really enjoyed her, and I started jungling with her, which is even better. So first I go for the double golems, attacking one golem. I usually come in from the side to get one less hit from the other one, but I smite the one I'm attacking after about 3 hits, and then I go for the other one. I choose not to do abilities here, not to waste mana, because I don't really need it, and I usually pop a health potion sometime in there. You'll usually end up with about full health by the time you're done with these guys. So after that, you want to head to the ghosts, or wraiths. And honestly, it doesn't really matter which one you target first. I usually just go for the smaller ones. I put on my W and hit them twice, and then after that, I will hit them with a Q. I do this just because then it gives me 35 mana back, and the cooldown is instantly given back to you. So you can spam it. Be careful here not to use too much mana with that, because you're going to need some mana to use your W and Q on the blue buff, or Ancient Golem. And just make sure while you're jungling to watch all the lanes, even though my team just gave first blood and another kill. So here you go for the wolves. Aim for the brown one first, the main one, and use your W on it. And I would not suggest using your Q on these because you don't want to waste too much mana. Don't use smite definitely on these. Save it for the ancient golem. It should be up by now. So get these down, and you can pop another health potion since you should buy 5. Started with the cloth armor. I didn't mention that. After you finish these guys, you usually want to head to the ancient golem, making sure to watch out for MIAs from top. But I need to go hold top first because Heimerdinger died, and there was 2 of them pushing top, so I'm going to head up there and hold it. This is not too big of a deal as long as I don't get ganked or anything, which I will just tower hug for a little bit and get some XP off the creeps. You'll notice I'm just hanging back from the tower, being careful not to get hit by Pantheon, as he is sitting there because he can take a hit from the tower and hit me with some spears. So I'm just sitting back, less hitting the creeps as they come, waiting for Heimerdinger to come back. So as soon as Heimerdinger gets back, I'm going to go head over to the Ancient Golem and take that. Just like I said before, always make sure when you're taking the buffs, especially on the enemy side, that people call MIAs for you. Just remind them that in chat, or in Skype, or in Ventrilo, or whatever you're using, if you're with teammates. So here I go, I'm going to take the Ancient Golem, popping my W up instantly. And from here I can use all my spells if I need to, because I will be getting the mana buff, or the mana regeneration buff. I like to save smite till when the golem gets low, therefore if someone tries to come steal it, I can smite it and get away, hopefully. So just take out the smaller creeps so it respawns later, and then you can, from here I usually recall, unless you have some kind of gank to take care of. I like to recall and grab my boots, some more health potions, and usually a sight ward, so I'll go back and grab those. You can also there wait till you can get your madreds razors if you want to rush those, but I usually prefer the boots so I can get around faster and escape if I get ganked. So here I go. I usually go down bottom again to hit the double golem camp. If you want to get a really quick gank up now, you can go straight for the red buff, but usually you have time here and you can get the double golems and then the red buff and then go gank. While you're just running to the buffs or the other neutral creeps, you can just watch the map and look for ganks that are possible. So here I do the same thing pretty much as the beginning, except not using smite, and you can use all your spells because you have the cooldown reduction and the mana regeneration, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Well, it looks like bottom might have a good gank on Nidalee coming up soon, but we'll check that out later. So here I go for red buff, making sure to go for the lizard first, as always, and just using all my abilities on him, waiting for him to get low, and then I will smite. Right after this, I'm going to go head down to bot to see what's going on there, see if I can get a gank off. It's not likely since it's just Pantheon, because Sin's just died, and Nidalee's not very low. Also, I do not have my ultimate yet. And right as I go in, Rammus returns. I don't take a spear or anything, but it was just a few seconds wasted. So immediately after this, I'm going to head over to their blue buff because they don't have a jungler. If there is an enemy jungler, you can do the same thing, but you're going to be a lot more careful when you go over there. And once again in chat, I remind them to call MIA immediately if someone leaves. So since Nidlee's MIA, I'm going to take out the small creeps first so they're not shooting at me. And then I'm going to pull the blue buff golem, or ancient golem, back into the brush so they can't see me. Go around right there, just so he's on the edge of the brush. If you go much farther back, he might run back and not target you anymore. So I take him about right here, using all my abilities once again, because I still have the mana regeneration. And Singe disconnects here, that's why he ran into their base, if you're curious about that. So I get the blue buff, Singe runs in there. And I head to gank mid, my first gank of the game so far, I believe. Here he is, Vigor will flash in and stun, and I will use my ultimate to finish him off. Notice as I am running, I still hit the creeps with my ultimate because it heals me, and for every creep it hits, the damage dealt will return to you in health. A certain portion of it. I believe it's 20%. Alright, so here I'm going to head and grab Dragon after I have my Berserker Greaves and madreds Razors. Notice I threw a ward in the bush there quickly before I started it, so I reduced the chance of getting ganked except from middle lane, which will probably not happen this game. So bottom lane dies again, but Singe finishes off Rammus. Shortly after I get Dragon, I run over to mid. And as you can see, they're ganking my teammates, so I wait here in the bush. Pantheon stayed, which I really wish he hadn't, because it was not necessary. But I killed our Pantheon with my ultimate, and I get away. I could have kept killing Kog'Maw, but I saw Rammus coming in the brush, so I left. Here we go top. As you can notice, when I ran in there, I made it so they couldn't see me. And I go in for Pantheon immediately, kill him, popping my ultimate, going for Rammus next. I get exhausted. No matter. He gets slowed, and he finishes off. And Xin Zhao flashes away. Alright, so here, Singe went in and almost killed 2 enemies as they were low. So, as Pantheon goes in and distracts top, once again, I will go in for the kills. Even though this may seem like I might have KS someone, I don't think they were going to die or anything, so... Okay, as I'm running, I pop my ultimate, and as you can see, as I continue to run, I fire my ultimate backwards to get the heals. That's a very effective way of getting away if you are extremely low, and usually will save your life. Well, possibly can. So here goes Xin Zhao, just ganking Heimerdinger, not very smart. He gets slowed from my E ability and dies shortly after. So Singe goes in and he engages the rest of their team, and I target the squishy Nidlee first, but I get taunted. So I go in for the rest on Nidlee. And stupidly I go back in, not being able to do much, and I run into the Baron. Fortunately for Pantheon, his team told me where I was, and I end up dying. So after I respawn, I head back top, and Singe goes in and engages, and we go in for the kills. He gets stunned, and Pantheon tries to kill me. I run out of his E ability and go back in for the kill. So here they all go. Everyone died except Kog'Maw, who finishes off Singe. And here goes Heimerdinger. He wanted to get Baron, and so they pinged it for me. And around here I can do a lot of damage to Baron. I'm not sure if I can solo it yet, but it's possible. So we take out Baron right as they're coming up to put a ward in. They're too late. So here goes another battle. I'm not quite in. But as you can see, Xin Zhao stuck back, and he decided to get the turret for some reason, so I Q in and slow him down. And then I leave him be because Singe is coming at top to finish him off, and I'd rather go for the other people on their team. So as you can see, Kog'Maw's getting away, and we chase after him, and he stops in the brush because they surrendered. I'm Fanta for Life, and thanks for watching my video. I'm going to begin making videos more frequently once again now that my computer is fixed and is able to record again. Please remember to subscribe and view my other videos, and thanks for watching.